All right, I'm back at the cabin. I'm going to be working on the DC wiring today. And what I've done so far is I pulled this board off that was right here. That's going to make it easier for me to insulate inside that. And then once I get down, past where that was, I'll go ahead and rehang it. And I've run one of my DC wires. This is going to be the collection point here. So I've run it through and up here because this is where I'm going to have my my light. It'll be right here. I've just got some extra. And I need to run another line through here, up, and then over here to a light that'll be above the window. And it will have a switch down here, so I'm going to have to actually run it all the way through down to the switch and then back up to the light. So I need to drill a few more holes for that. I'll need to get a box mounted here for the switch, and then once I get that, then I will start working on the solar panels. I've got to figure out where I want to have that come through. Probably right up there in that corner. I'll have the wire come through from the solar panels. I'm going to put a connection point up there so that I can plug in and out from the outside. And then I'll have a cable that comes down here to where the battery box will be. So let me get to that and let's get going. this DC wiring, red is hot, and I only need red on the switch. So the black doesn't even connect. So I'm going to split these, and then I'll cut the red wire. And then that's what I'll connect to the switch. And then both red and black will go back to the light, and that'll work out perfect. Alright, got my light switch in, it's all connected up, got my wires run. So this is the endpoint for the switched light, and I run here down through, and then this is the other endpoint. This is where it's going to connect up to the battery. Eventually it'll connect up to a DC fuse box. And I've got this light run, and the endpoint will be over here. I'll have a light here. The light will have a switch on it, and I'll be able to access it easily, so I don't need a switch on this one. Alright, so now there's nothing holding me back from insulating these walls. Well, except for right here, I still need to run my solar panel wiring down through here. Alright, this is what I need to run through the wall. This will be on the outside, and it'll be how I connect up my solar panels. This is the SAE cable that's used by Harbor Freight, and that's the solar panels I'm going to be mounting. So I need to put a hole through the wall that's at least that big, and I've got this 5/8 drill bit, which should do the trick. Alright, I've been able to poke through the other side, so I'm going to go outside and finish the hole so that I don't rip out my siding. All right, so this is the inlet for my solar panels. So got that nice and mounted, and has a dust cover on it. But this is where I'll be plugging when I get my solar panels installed. This is how I will attach them to my battery on the inside of the cabin. All right, there's the connector that I pulled in and attached from the outside. So the solar panels will attach there, and then I've got that run into an extension cable, and I've got them tacked in place, and it's not too tight. You can move it up and down. It's just tight enough to hold it in place. Come down here where I come into an adapter cable, which on the other end is a 50 amp Anderson plug, and this will plug right into the battery box into the port that has the solar charge controller. So it's a nice neat cabling system. So all of my wiring on the inside is complete. I mean, I still have to attach the light there and a light here and attach my junction box, but there's nothing stopping me now from insulating these walls and starting on the siding.